This is it, that never-to-be-forgotten playoff between the New York Giants and the Brooklyn Dodgers. It's a chilly gray afternoon at the Polo Grounds in New York, October 3rd, 1951. The Dodgers in the final playoff with the New York Giants. It's the bottom half of that historic ninth inning. The Giants have one out with Whitey Lockman on second and Clint Hartung on third. The score is Dodgers 4, New York Giants 2. The tension is at the breaking point, and here is the actual recording of the broadcast by the old Scotchman, Gordon McClendon.
Giant runners at second and third, but one down, and the long ball hitting Bobby Thomson and Willie Mays coming up. And Floppy Hartung, with amazing alacrity and speed for a man of his size, will run. Clint Floppy Hartung, sandy-haired Giant war sensation, former pitcher, former outfielder, now saved almost exclusively for sometimes pinch hitting, sometimes pinch running roles, running at third base for Don Mueller. That might be all for Don Newcomb, too. And that is, Newcomb has had it for this afternoon. He'll get a cake and a soap and a towel for the last time in the regular National League season with Ralph Branca trudging on, making the long, dramatic, memorable, history-making walk from the left field Dodger bullpen as Newcomb will go off. The Dodgers trying to save it here in the last half of the ninth inning. As the Giants come up, writhing from their death agonies and show signs of making a complete recovery. And this has drained everyone. Spent, consumed by the fire of the emotion here at the Polo Grounds this afternoon. Everyone is absolutely limp in the greatest game of them all. Brooklyn 4, the Giants 1 or 2. The Giants have 2 on at second and third in the last half of the ninth inning. Newcomb has finally been shelled off the mound. His relief will be the Hawk, Ralph Branca. Riflin Ralph, who wears his number 13. And will that be lucky for the Brooklyn Dodgers here in the last half of the ninth? Newcomb against Bagley it was. It's now to bring the drama to a close. Branca, the Brooklyn starter, against Larry Jansen. Every shot has been pulled out of the locker. There's nothing left. There's no strategy held in reserve. There are no punches being pulled. This is it. The string has run out. This is the last moment in the National League race. And now, the sack's all but saturated with 2 New York Giants. At second, Lockman with a single down the left field line. At third, Hartung. Ralph Branca from Mount Vernon, New York, 21-game winner in 1947. A New York University graduate is going on the mound to throw for the Brooklyns and try to turn the Giants back here at the door of disaster in the last half of the ninth inning. Ralph Branca throwing. Ralph's victory record 13-11. Bobby Thomson, the batter. The outfield deep and very much to the left. Ralph Branca on the hill in favor of Newcomb. Rube Walker catching the pitch to Bobby. A strike called off the knees. Quick curve. The Branca ripped right in. Branca has that tremendous overarm sinker curve that drops down. Then he has a roundhouse hook curve to right-hand batters by way of third. Extremely effective against right-handers. 2 pitchers in the Dodgers bullpen now. I think one of them's Rowe. Here's Bobby waiting. Branca throws. Bobby swings nice along with that drive. The left going. The Giants win the pennant. I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. It's the greatest victory in all baseball history. the greatest come-from-behind triumph in the history of the game, as Bobby Thomson hit a 2-on-base home run in the last half of the ninth inning, and the new National League champions are the New York Giants, who came back from the brink with grit and pluck and dreadless valor that will live down as long as they write baseball history. And now an emotionally spent crowd goes out. Bobby Thomson, I don't even think, got to run around the bases. They just mobbed him. The Giants were all over him. This scene here is one of wild pandemonium, the like of which I've never seen. As the Giants win their 39th game in their last 47 starts, come from 16 games behind in the loss column, and 13 games, 13 and a half behind to win it in baseball's most amazing finish. And now the Dodger fans, stunned, absolutely shocked, go piling out of the stands to go to console their heroes. And the Giant fans who are swarming the dressing room door, are charging it and trying to knock it down out at the clubhouse now, have just witnessed the greatest finish in baseball history, and they are intent upon getting in and smothering Bobby Thomson with kisses